It is Persona time. I don't count that you said that.
No, I know.
Count it.
I was segueing.
You were segueing. And you know, thank you. Thank you. I was trying to stall for time until you did that. I was sort of waiting for it, but you eventually did it, so thank you. Anyway, all right. Previously on Persona D&D. Whew, boy. Cyrus and Avrith, you guys split off from the party and you went on to speak with Sho, and you reported on your timing of doing things with the Goose Mafia, everything short of telling him about the Goose Mafia, trying to keep things as vague as possible, but telling him, hey, the job is done. Avrith, you questioned Cyrus's lying, although eventually accepting of the situation. And then you two split off from each other. Cyrus, I believe you made your way towards Kin's office from there. I don't remember if you did anything else. Yeah. I was like trying to rack my brain, and I was like, what the hell did Cyrus do other than go to Kin's office and Sho's office?
Dinner plans, and then he was like, I should probably go find Faye, because Ionos wanted to find Faye.
Right. That was on me, because like in my notes, I was like, Cyrus did this. Cyrus went here, and I was like, did he do anything in between?
Did Cyrus do anything?
Does Cyrus exist? Anyway, Avrith, you agreed to a political marriage. Congratulations on your engagement.
Yippee.
Yippee.
I'm married now.
Almost. The rest of you went off to Kin's domain, where Kin was noticeably missing, Faye was notably missing, Rinko had already left without saying goodbye, and she was also upset because, Flair, you did not keep to your word to be around for her to say goodbye, so she had left. Dane was there. He was reading a book. He joined you guys on your search for anybody else. You ended up in Faye's room, where it turned out that it was ransacked and destroyed, and you found that she had been kidnapped. You discovered a very demonic mirror, and couldn't really get anything out of it other than learning that you were next. And then after you tried to do some engage, which brought you Avrith after he got scared in the bathroom.
Hello.
You all gathered up together to hear nothing but laughter or nothing at all upon seeing the red eye. Avrith, I believe you found the last piece of the mirror, which you guys did put together in Faye's living room area, and it turned into a portrait of Faye herself looking in a dark room with like just a light over her, and she's just looking dejected at the ground. You guys opted to explore further into the outside realm that is connected to Faye's room, which, to your shock, perhaps, it being Faerun, a connection through the veil, and into the high forest, the Feywild, which Gus, you informed the party about. However, just before you left, Flair, you took a look at the book that Dane had been reading this whole time, finding out that you're unable to read this book, and that nobody else in the party is able to read this book either. However, looking at the front cover, you discovered its very chic design, its very unique features, with specifically a mirror on the front of it, where you had a conversation with presumably the goddess Sune, who told you to follow the lilies and that Sylvari will tend to whatever it is that you need.
Oh, she was a goddess? Oh.
Yes, the goddess Sune. Yeah.
Okay.
Image of a goddess.
The image of a goddess. Presumably, that's why I said presumably.
We don't know shit.
You don't know that. You ended up following the lilies up and over a hill, where you saw a resort, a very nice, luxurious temple. And behind it, you saw this sort of rackety, old sort of like church-ish building, and you saw a massive tower next to that. You made your way down to this, the front of this resort, this temple. You knocked on the door, and opening it, with the door was a man by the name of Al. He's not a young man, he's not an old man, probably in his early 40s. He has, jet black hair. He's got dark eyes, a very, normal looking face to him. He's very slim. He was very kind, very accepting, very inviting of all of you. And he warned that there were people going missing in the woods nearby. And you all presumably believed him when he said that he did not want the temple to be linked to any sort of disappearances. He invited you all in, to which you did accept, and you all decided you would stay at least one night, paying the entry fee of 4 gold pieces per person. You were accepted into the Temple of the Restful Lily. Avrith, you had made a appointment for a all-inclusive massage.
Yeah, baby.
An hour and a half roughly an hour and a half after you had finished checking in, and you were told to go and see Morgan, who would tell you where your rooms were. Walking into the lounge, you saw a very beautiful young woman, long black hair, light blue skin. She had dark eyes, red lipstick, pointed ears. You heard the conversations going on around the lounge. And that is where we ended game. That's where we're starting game. All of you walking into this lounge area. There are chairs all over the place. There are tables, not like, in discordance, sort of just like in sort of like a lounge-like area, large cushion chairs. Calm music is filling the air, which sort of carries this nice floral lily scent. The bar takes up, one corner of the room, as I explained earlier, alongside the shelves of expensive wine, spirits, baskets of fresh fruit. There are tables that stand along one of the walls, and each set up this sort of manicure and pedicure station in one of the sections. And it has, nail files, clippers, bottles of nail varnish that you can sort of see that are right next to each chair. There are people talking around this area. There is that woman behind the bar that I alerted to before. What are you guys doing?
Can Scent kind of just wallflower for a bit and kind of just see if there's any conversations of note being said? Like anything that may catch his attention?
Sure. So go ahead and make a perception check, advantage because of hearing base.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's just gonna kind of like just slink off to the side, like near y'all, but just kind of just like, kind of just like by the either by the bar or something. Just kind of sit down, just kind of listen to people.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Cyrus is going to probably stick by Scent. Still very cautious. His guard's still very much up, and he's just going to, not like copy him verbatim, but like be nearby. Maybe like pop a squat at like a chair while keeping his eyes like glued towards Morgan.
Okay. Flair, Gus, and Avrith, what are the 3 of you doing? Also, Gus, do you want to be in dog form or standing form?
I kind of want to sniff around and explore a little bit, so dog form might be a little less conspicuous for him.
Okay. Dachshund form. Okay.
Doggo.
Dog.
All right, Flair, Avrith.
Flair's going to wait, Dane's still with them, right?
Yeah, he's with you guys, yes.
And he brought the book?
He did. He does have it.
Okay. Cool. Flair's gonna sit down with Dane, and going to have him, like, yeah, ask him to scan through the book, read.
Read for me.
Read, Dane, read! Read, Dane,
Use your
read!
eyes, Dane. Read.
Get your knowledge.
And try and see if Dane can glean any sort of additional information on where they might be. And because she's really concerned right now with trying to find Faye. And yeah, she's wanting to try and use any resource available to her, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Avrif, what you got?
They haven't given us our rooms yet, then, right?
No, they
No.
didn't.
We're like at the lounge.
Yeah, you're in the lounge, but Morgan is the person who's going to tell
that's
you
right.
where your rooms are.
That's right. Sorry.
You
Okay.
paid for rooms, you don't have them yet.
And so we know that, or we don't know that we're in the Feywild.
You do.
Aw. Can I go talk to Al?
Yeah, sure.
All right,
Nice.
I'm gonna go talk to Al. Yeah.
You make a U-turn and you head out of the lounge back into the front foyer area. Al is standing behind this sort of like a standing desk, and he looks at you and like pushes down his glasses to not be rude towards you, and he says, hello, welcome back. How may I be of assistance?
What does he look like?
He's got, slick back hair. It's black in color. He's got darker eyes. He's got, pale-ish skin, mostly because he doesn't go outside very often.
Okay.
He's dressed in this very nice sort of, not quite a suit, but, like almost business, but a little like casual business. He's very slender.
Human?
Yes.
Okay.
From what you can tell.
Okay.
Hmm.
From what I can tell. So can I insight his true nature?
I mean,
No.
When-
yeah, it's just
when-
perceptive.
when Flair did her detect good and evil, he didn't ping anything. So
Anything, okay.
presumably he is a human.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'll just walk over to Al, and kind of just go over to him and be like, "Hey, you said something about people disappearing, right?"
Yes. Well, it's been some nasty rumors going about that. People in the area around the forest have been going missing. It's been quite a trying time for our fine establishment.
And how long has that been going about, these rumors?
Long time.
How long would be long? Right.
Maybe-
Years, decades.
Closer to decades, I'd say.
Oh, wow.
They've been having trouble so much so that finding anybody responsible, that mostly they just ignore it, and that's been a problem for us, as you could probably see.
Well, especially for citizens of here. So just someone up and takes people. They have no trace of who they are, no clues after all this time, and it's gotten so bad that they just completely ignore it.
I've heard a rumor
Yeah?
about this that I think is connected. They say that the people who go missing see a picture of themselves, like a painting, before they go missing.
Interesting. Has anyone tried to get a picture of them drawn and see if that makes them disappear?
The powers that be around, I'm sure, have tried it. I'm not too keen on all of the details. The managers underneath Silvari might know more around here. Morgan, Saza, or Auntie might know.
And he says around here as in like the people that are in this hotel?
Yes, like the managers of the hotel, yeah.
Okay. Huh. I see. So long before you were born then, these have been going on.
Quite so.
I mean, you look, what, maybe 25?
Wow. You are far too kind, sir.
Oh, slick back hair. You got that young energy about you.
I do try to keep up. The hot springs here are very, very, very helpful with keeping my youth.
That's wonderful. Yeah. Was I not close to the marker then, you think? Was it 24? Was it a little bit less there?
He puts a thumb up and he's pointing up in the sky, a little higher than that.
Really? We're not talking about 300, right?
No, oh no!
I'm just joking. There's these crazy people around here.
I can only assume. I mean, he pulls at his ears. I'm just a human. I'm pushing around 45, almost 50.
40? Wow. No. Gosh, no. Those hot springs have anything to say about you. You're still young. Don't worry. Well, I mean, are the managers in, any of them, or are they all kind of?
Well, you saw just one of them over there behind the bar. That's Morgan. Saza usually works the night shift.
I'm sorry, did you say Zaza?
Saza.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Saza usually works the night shift. And then Auntie Green is usually in the kitchen in the afternoons and evenings.
Now, you can kind of lean in a little bit closer and whisper, just, which one do you think's the nicest?
Make persuasion check.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let's see it.
Oh my god.
Nice. Nice roll. Nice roll. Nice roll.
Holy shit.
Well done.
Nice.
He sort of shifts a little bit and he looks around and he kind of leans in and he says, between you and me, Saza is a little more open to compliments. Morgan likes a man who can drink. And Auntie Green, if you compliment her food, she'll gush about anything you want.
Food, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's good to know. He's gonna slide him a gold piece.
He accepts the gold piece and he pockets it and he says, if you have any more questions, my good sir, be sure to drop by. As the concierge of the Temple of the Restful Lily, I am here the utmost service of all of our guests.
I can only greatly appreciate. Sorry, someone started up their car. It's the loudest fucking thing in the world. I don't know if you could hear that.
No, we can't. You're good.
No.
It is. Yeah, imagine that at 7 a.m. This dude cold starts this car, and it is the loudest fucking thing.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
now
I
we
can
hear it. Yep,
right
I
now,
faintly
yeah.
hear it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's all good.
I wanted to. I literally ran to the window. I'm like, what fucking car is it? And I shut the fuck up. Yes, I appreciate that, and let it be known, I always like a fair deal. So whatever you have, I'm sure we can work at something.
Oh, of course. Well,
What?
if you need anything else, I will be here. If not, then I will point you towards our lounge where you can rest, relax. Your massage has been entered into my books and is all set for the next, you have about an hour.
About an hour? Good enough for me. Sounds like some food time. I'll see you around, Al. Thank you.
Very good. Oh, and just so you're aware,
Yeah,
and he kind of makes a motion for you to come close to him.
he comes back.
Auntie Green, not only does she love food, she also loves her dog. So if you bring her dog a treat, you might get some bonus points.
Do you know where I could find some treats around here?
He slowly leans back and takes out a dog treat and like slyly slides it across the counter.
He's gonna grab it just like he would grab like the gold piece.
Yeah.
Slide it into it's like, very wonderful. Thank you.
Dog's name is Morty.
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 I will do good to remember that.
Very good.
Very good.
He leans back. Anyway, it is a
thank you
pleasure to have you.
Yes, of course, the amenities and everything else. Thank you for the details. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Yeah, I'll be on my way.
All right.
Start walking away.
So you start making your way back into the lounge. The rest of you, Cyrus, go ahead and make a perception check as well.
Okay.
We're just gonna carry on with this part of it, just because it's sent roll, but not you. Okay, 7. You're kind of locked in on Morgan, just seeing what she's doing, seeing what's going on. Sent, you hear a man and wife, not too far away from you. The man says, "Oh, darling, this establishment is so luxurious. I love that you suggested that we stay here." And you hear the wife, "Honey, this is so magnificent. I'm so happy we came here on our anniversary. All this business out in the cloud stop has been so tiresome, and these hot springs have just been doing wonders for my skin." And you also hear 2 halflings. One of them says to the other, this is in a separate group, he goes, "All these missing people around here, you know, in the woods and all that. I'm glad that we're able to come take a break." And the other one kind of agreeing, "Kind of nasty that this place is getting such a bad rep, because this is a nice place around here, and I'd hate to see anything bad happen to it with all this going on." The other one nods. And then, as you are listening to these conversations, Flair, as you're sort of sitting in a chair, telling Dane to start reading, like, "Read, Dane, read."
Go.
You feel a hand on your shoulder, and are you turning to look to see who it is?
Yes.
Okay, you turn to look, and it is a drow. He has snow white hair, dark eyes. He's got, dark skin. And he smiles at you and looks down, and he says, "Oh my goodness, my darling, my rose." And he drops to a knee as he drops and takes your hand. "You are the most ravishing beauty that I've ever seen in this side of the continents. I, the great Jarlaxle, would have the honor of a dance, my love."
DM, is there any music playing?
There
this
is.
a dance
It's very.
setting?
It is not.
Question to DM: do we see and or hear this?
Everybody does.
Oh, Sense rolling his eyes and just still listening and everything else.
Cyrus is going to like shimmy his chair to like pivot his gaze to this.
So, is this music, would you say, you said it's like jazzy music, but is it sort of the bossa nova, like very lobby style jazz music?
Yeah, it's like just like calming music.
Yeah.
Like it's not even dance music. Like not even close.
Elevator music, almost.
Yeah.
Like Club Penguin pizzeria music.
Oh my
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
Flair's eyes just go wide, and she's kind of like looking from Dane to the guy, and then she's like, What?
I saw such a beautiful rose from across the bar. I couldn't help but walk over and say hello. I, the great famous mercenary band leader of Bragandaoth. Surely you've heard of me and all my accomplishments.
I'm guessing that Flair's not from this world and has no idea who he is.
Absolutely no clue.
Would Gus have any clue even?
No.
Does Dane's book know?
Dane's like skimming through. Bragon. I don't see a Flair. I don't see a Flair.
She's just like, your daring escapades
Indeed.
have. What do you? What?
Surely you've heard of my daring fight against the dreaded dragons, those disgusting beasts. They harrow in murder and pillage.
A disgusting dragons, I'll have you know, sir. Dragons are not disgusting beasts. They are regal and elegant and intelligent and divine creatures above the likes of you or I.
Above the likes of me. Surely, my love, there is no other more perfect than I.
I am not your love. I don't even know you. And from my first impression of you, you have a strange way about you. There's not even dancing music playing, and I don't dance, and I know music. And this is not dance music, sir. I was invited to dance as the queen of a winter festival by the great master of his domain, and I know this is not the right setting. You are beneath me, sir. If you believe that dragons are vile creatures, no. Who even are you?
He stands up and he fixes his coat. I love a feisty woman. I will enjoy this game of cat and mouse, my dear. And soon you will know the tall glass of water, Jarlaxle Bonry.
No, I don't think you're a glass of water at all. I think that you're a glass of sand, actually. You make me dry as a desert just by looking at you.
Fuck! You hear Cyrus say that. Cyrus says that.
The guy looks over at you, Cyrus, and then he looks back at you, Flair, and he says, very well. We will continue this later. I
don't think there's gonna be a later, buddy.
How far away is Flair in the sky?
You're like 10 feet away.
Can I do something from under the table?
Yeah, go for it.
Can I cast Presty on him?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna make his I'm just gonna make his like just area of like just his his pants smell like rotten eggs.
Oh
wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can give it a smell. Yeah.
Yeah, it starts to smell like rotting eggs. And then
and the smell's gonna follow him if he walks away.
What is wrong with you?
He lasts for an hour.
Steps back and he starts looking around the room and he's like, I did not. I wouldn't.
David, or whatever your name is. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Smell's coming from you, friend.
Well, I guess your opinions smell just as bad as your pants. I think you should leave.
You should probably go see a doctor. That's a sign of some underlying issues.
am going to change my drawers and I shall return. And he turns around and leaves the room.
Am I able to cast it as he's walking away again, as he's passing us?
Yeah.
Can I make it to where because it says I instantaneously clean or soil an object. Can I make his pits soil? Like make his pits sweat?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, you may.
I got
As
you.
he like reaches for the door and he like notices a pit stain and he's like and he opens the door and he just runs out of the room.
Fuck, dude.
That is fucked.
As you guys are doing this, Avrith, you are walking back in as you see this guy running out of the room.
Just running away from
Sid's just gonna look at Flair and just gotcha.
And
So real quick though, what did Flair say to him that made Cyrus say Jesus?
Fuck.
What did I say?
it was the
Everybody?
you make me as dry as a desert.
He said, I'm a tall glass of water, and Flair's response was, actually, you're like a glass of sand because you make me as dry as a desert.
Okay, got it. Heard. That's good.
brutal. Fucking brutal.
So wait, I'm walking in where this guy's running past me. Then is that?
He's running to the opposite end to go back to
okay.
the rooms. As you are finger guns over to Flair scent, a small shot glass is pressed onto your table as your gaze is very quickly brought back as Morgan is placing a glass in front of you full of alcohol.
Oh, me?
And yes.
Oh.
In front of you. As your attention is quickly shifted, as she has walked over, placed the glass in front of you, and she looks sort of slyly at you and says, I appreciate what you did for that young girl, but please refrain from using magic in our establishment.
Oh, that's not allowed here.
It's not exactly smiled upon.
Or are you the only one who noticed? Because he's gonna do can I like look around if anyone else noticed?
Yeah, make a perception check.
I would love to. 21.
Nobody's exactly looking at you. However, everybody else in the room is sort of like kind of laughing and like pointing towards the door of like where Jarlaxle just had escaped through.
I mean, seems they provided some entertainment. I mean, you know.
Entertainment is one thing, but magic can be used for a plethora many of other things.
Never for nefarious purposes, I assure you.
Let's keep it that way.
Of course. And thank you. And he holds up the glass.
Respect. That man had it coming.
Oh, he absolutely did. He's been kind of gross.
Misogynistic, even?
I didn't want to be uncouth.
Well,
Can Flair hear this conversation at all, sorry?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
she
you can.
calls out. Yeah, I'll say.
I would never cause harm on someone in your hotel, but people like that, they don't approve of.
Yes. Well, unfortunately, you know, he's very notable and of high class, so it's hard to turn people like that away when they pay such good money.
Well, I mean...
But you're welcome to terrorize him as you see fit, if I'm not looking.
Really?
Cyrus is just gonna like turn and like raise his eyebrows just and be like, hey, I think I know what's gonna be our entertainment for our stay here.
Of course. I mean, you know, there's this wonderful establishment full of beautiful music, wonderful drinks, and he downs the shot.
It's
And-
smooth. It's smooth as hell.
He just slams it down and just... Wow.
Cyrus
Mostly
will
wonderful
say,
drinks. Wow. Okay.
Can I get one of those?
Of course. And she turns around, walks back to the bar and pours one, walks back and slides it over across the table towards you. And she lightly sits down in the chair across the table. So, what brings you and perhaps those two? And she turns and looks at you, Avaref, as you're
I'm trying to walk up with a confused face.
He's with us, yes.
Yes.
What brings the lot of you to our fine establishment?
Well, looks like a great place. Is a great place. Happy to rest up.
We're also looking for someone.
Oh. Are they perhaps frequent guests in our establishment? Do you know?
That's actually a good question, but I don't think that they would be. We're, in a sense, looking into somebody who disappeared. As the disappearances of this area variety.
Hmm.
And our friend here, the woman of which that wealthy individual of whom Stunk was victim to.
Yes.
Was told that we met with. What was the name of the person we're supposed to meet here again? It was the
Silvari.
Silvari, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
If we met with Silvari, she could give us some guidance.
I see. Well, unfortunately, Silvari won't be back perhaps until later tonight, maybe even tomorrow morning. So you might not be in a bit of luck if you're only planning on staying one night.
I'm gonna kind of sneak over to Flair real quick and like pull her attention just a little bit away.
Yes.
Just really quickly, Morgan likes someone who can hold their drink. And maybe if you use that title that you got before in the festival, you might be able to intrigue her.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
title and the you want me to get drunk again? You
just
are
saying.
asking me
Just
to get
saying.
drunk again.
Oh, on second thought, I see. Okay.
I was just gonna like narrow her eyes at him.
Okay, that you're right. That doesn't sound good.
Looming
but
death.
Listen,
You
I'm
are
just-
trying
okay.
to get me drunk.
No,
Yeah?
okay,
And then
please. I just
Yeah.
been told. You can tell that to others, or maybe you guys can all have a drinking little competition thing. This is
Us
sounding
guys,
way worse.
not
Okay,
you?
You know what? I was
you-
gonna.
are you
and I'm gonna
going
go disappear
to-
alone, and I'm gonna.
Oh, are you? You're gonna so you're
Shit,
gonna
no, this
want
is-
me drunk on
No,
alone with you?
No, not
Again?
alone with me. No, not.
Are you sure about that? Are you, yeah?
You just see Averth drop his head. He's lost. He's.
Oh,
Listen.
no. Poor guy.
How about
On second thought,
you didn't
I
partake in that drinking
was
competition?
trying to be nice. Okay, you know what? Hold on. He's gonna go back.
getting
He's gonna go back.
drunk.
He's gonna go back to the group. He went away. He's running away.
No, come back. They got good shots.
Wait.
He's coming to join us. Right?
Yeah,
He's-
yeah.
Yeah, trying to do
Yeah.
guys.
Okay.
Flair's gonna like grit her teeth and look at Dane and be like, "Please tell me that you find something so I don't have to go over there."
I unfortunately haven't found anything yet that's any help to anybody, other than a
Okay.
riveting story.
Well-
Dane, the nerd hand.
Jesus.
You shut up. Enough out of you.
Nothing but a riveting story. Yes.
Actually, we're supposed to talk to Morgan and she's supposed to help us. We're not supposed to help her. Actually.
Flair's gonna just be like, okay, so you keep reading that. You hang out here.
Okay.
No alcohol.
Nope.
Get yourself. Do you have money on you? Do you need some money for food? You get yourself
I'll be
something to
fine.
eat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go over there, And you keep an eye on me and that little rat bastard, Avaraf.
Watching. Yep.
And if he looks like he's trying to take me somewhere,
He does not.
he doesn't get to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? And you start screaming and yelling.
Am I hearing this at all?
Your arms.
I got the whistle.
She's
The whistle!
Yeah, good.
No,
Good.
not the whistle.
And yeah, I'm gonna make sure he's drinking with me. If you see him not taking his drinks, yeah, you let me know.
Yeah, just
okay. We'll have a signal.
take him out.
And she's gonna pull at her nostril and be like, "That's the signal for him."
Signal.
Yeah, and then we will take him out
Gotcha.
back and beat him.
Yeah.
With rocks.
Okay.
As he deserves. Okay.
As he deserves.
As he deserves.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
Fucking rat bastards.
Yes, man. Dang.
Okay.
Good. Good, brother. Okay. All right. Flair out, and Flair's gonna walk over to the table and be like, so, heard we're doing shots, and how many shots are on the table? Are there any?
Are we doing shots?
No.
Morgan raises an eyebrow and says, "Are you doing shots?"
Sent just had a shot and is like, I'll have one more to sip on.
And Cyrus asked for one too, so he had one given to him. So there's literally only
There's only been
like
two shots straight, yeah. Yeah.
A smile crawls across Morgan's face as you suggest that, Flair.
Okay.
Are you somebody who likes their liquor?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
We have a drinking competition winner right here.
Is that so?
I am she. Yes.
And I was a runner-up in said competition as well.
This is gonna go so well.
He was also there. He was also there. And Avaraf, and she's gonna smack his back nice and solid.
Hey.
Loves his liquor.
I-
and she's got like the gorilla grip on your shoulder and like shaking you a little bit.
You know, I
Loves a drink, don't you?
while I do with some good preparation, he's just gonna grab
With some
her
good
shoulder back.
people.
Yeah,
And,
just
Company,
great
right?
company.
Oh, well, then.
Great company, but don't get this guy alone.
Oh,
He
yeah, that's
He'll,
I get
he's
too
a little
stumbly, too
weird.
clumsy. Yeah, too
Yeah.
clumsy. My own good.
yeah.
If I drink
Yeah.
too much, he's gonna glare at you and then come onto your ear and just, I'm trying to fucking help us all right now.
Help your fucking self behave.
What?
And
He's gonna grab your shoulder and just and try to wisp around, and get free. I will go get prepared for some drinks. You guys have fun.
What do you need to get prepared?
yeah, why
I
do you
need to prepare
get-
my stomach.
There's bar food, right? Isn't there, Miss?
Yeah,
Yes.
Avarith,
Is there something that
Sit
you wish to do?
down.
And she stands up from the table and takes a step back towards the bar and grabs a little notepad and a small pen, and she turns around. Is there food that you guys would like to eat?
Do you...
Whatever you want.
You hear that, Avraf? Whatever
Still
you
stepping
want.
backwards. yeah, whatever I want. It's all right. Yep.
Why are you being so
do you
shifty?
do mac and cheese?
Yeah.
No.
Cyrus is gonna like slam his hands on the table and be like, "Yes."
Yeah, mac and cheese. Woo.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Question.
Dairy and
you can say
alcohol
no.
don't go well
Do
together.
do you have cheese liquor?
Cheese liquor. I'd have
It
to
exists.
check our stocks. I've never experienced this before. Perhaps.
You know what?
And she writes down cheese liquor.
You know what? It's probably best that you haven't experienced it. It's not for the faint of heart. Let's just say that. And Cyrus is just gonna look to everybody who's partaken in the cheese liquor.
She rips off a piece of paper. Johnson, and this small little dwarf wobbles in, And he says, "Yes, ma'am. Look into this cheese liqueur for our guests." He says, "Yes, mom." And he runs out the door.
Did he say ma'am or mom?
Yes, mom.
Like mom isn't like mother mom.
Mom.
Ma'am.
Mom.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Like mom. Says it with an accent. Mom.
Oh, I know, but just making sure.
Ma'am with an accent.
Yeah,
I
ma'am
know.
with an accent.
We say ma'am like how you say mom, but we say mum like how you don't say mom. So mom is your mom, because you don't say mom, you say mom, and so we say mom. So it's mom. You know?
Did anybody follow that at all?
I barely followed
I
that.
did follow that actually.
I knew what you're. I see. I know the difference between mum and mom. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
I was mostly just making sure. Like, is he saying man with an accent, or is he saying mom, or like mum?
Right.
You know, like, is he related to Morgan? That was
No,
that was the query.
no, absolutely no relation. Just sounds like he has a funny accent.
Yes, mom.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought.
All right. So he runs off, waddles off into the distance. When I say the distance, into the back rooms. Morgan looks back at the lot of you and says, "Mac and cheese, all right." And she rips it off and she says, "I'll have Auntie Green whip you up some food and I will come back and serve you all some drinks."
No on the mac and cheese for me. Just something with a little bit of spice to it. That's it. Whatever you recommend.
You can make some spicy mac and cheese.
No,
How about
no,
a nice
no dairy.
curry?
No dairy. No dairy. Curry is wonderful. No dairy for
Okay.
me.
Very good. And she turns around and walks back behind the bar and opens the door and walks into the room. Ever, where are you going?
Where are you going?
That's a great
Where are you going?
That's a great question. Are we also letting him leave?
Yeah.
He's just on his own adventure.
No, I've
man.
been backing up this entire time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Slowly.
kind of go out the doors that one guy ran out. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Easy.
Okay.
You head back that way. It is a long hallway. There are two doors in succession. There's a big gap in between, and they both say massage room.
Okay, well, this is good to note. I'm gonna keep kind of like trying to find like where the mess hall might be, of sorts.
If you're looking for the kitchen, it was back
Yeah.
towards the bar.
like I'll have to pass by them, or like
You would be in the same room as them. You would go exactly where Morgan just went.
is that like a staff only
Oh.
thing?
Not that you're aware of. You don't know.
Is there any other entrance from like the back? Maybe if I loop around.
Not from this way.
Oh fuck. Well, there goes that plan. Okay, I guess he's gonna come back out. Actually, you know what? Can I try to sneak around out the door?
Yeah, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Oh
I
yay!
can't wait for this to fail.
This is gonna fail. Don't worry. Oh.
No, you are absolutely seen.
Oh, honey.
All
Well,
right.
because I have my armor on though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blink,
Yeah.
blink, blink.
So you guys see Avrif as he comes back out of the hallway that he was just in. Gus, what are you doing this whole time? What you got going on?
He's gonna kind of sniff around and see if A, he smells the person they're looking for, or B, like anything that might smell familiar to him or
Okay.
interesting.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's taking a minute.
Oh, yeah, my D&D is a little slow.
Do you have hardware acceleration on?
I don't know.
You might need
That's
it.
something to investigate.
Oh,
Nat 20 though.
Nat 20!
Okay.
good shit.
You smell a lot of things. Your nose goes into overdrive. You do not smell Faye because you do not really. I mean, you sniffed around her room, but you
Well, they gave
still
me something
don't.
to smell before we left, I remember.
Yeah. So like that specific scent that you're looking for, you don't sense,
Okay.
but it's like an extreme waft of lilies, of like flowers, of different foods, alcohols, rotten eggs.
Too much smell.
Yeah, just a lot of different varieties of scents going on, no pun intended.
Pun full intended.
Pun full intended. You smell the hot springs for sure. But other than that, actually you do smell another dog.
Oh, doggo.
Yeah, there's another dog.
And he doesn't smell anything like familiar to him in a way.
Let me see. No, nothing that's like, oh hey, I know this. Yeah, no.
I'm gonna say he's gonna follow his nose to the food and just kind of go towards the kitchen then.
Okay, you follow your nose over to the kitchen, and are you poking your head through the door?
Yeah.
Okay, you poke your head through the door, and you are met with this almost massive face of a dog. Oh
no.
It's a it's a Saint Bernard. Just like a big droopy head of this dog, and he just like slobbering drool sort of as you poke your head in, and you just get like the biggest lick on the side of your face and a woof.
He's just gonna kind of stare at this dog. Face very wet now.
Sniffer.
Actually, since you are a dog, you understand him.
I was about to say, like,
You understand him. So all of you guys hear a borf from the back room, but
Oh, Borf.
Gus, what you hear is, oh, new friend?
Gus is just gonna go up to him, wag his tail, new friend.
New friend? And he just like
Friend?
fully stands up and just like shakes off just, you know, the whatever. And he starts sniffing you.
Gus will return the sniff, not to be rude.
Sniffer.
Sniffer.
And as you're sort of sniffing each other, you see this pale-skinned, long green-haired, elven-looking woman. She has this almost light veil over her eyes. She leans down and she pets the dog, and she reaches down further and strokes your back lightly, and she says, "Ah, who is this little one?"
Gus
And
is
d-
debating if he should talk and shock a woman or not.
Hi.
You
Like,
hear you hear the other woman that you just saw, known as Morgan. She says, "Ah, this might be the pet of those new guests. Very sorry, little one, but this is an employees only room. If you wish to play with Morty, you may do so out in the lounge."
Morty.
oh, Morty.
Gus is just going to bark because he does not want to shock anyone.
Now, question: when Gus can bark, when you say Gus barks, does Gus actually bark?
Are you speaking
or does Gus
dog?
just say bark? Yeah, he's speaking dog.
He's going to speak dog. He's going to speak dog.
Okay.
Because he does not want to give anyone here the shock of their lives, because he was not intending that there would be other people here right now, because he didn't pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
He was unfortunately smelling the fucking universe.
What did you say in dog?
He's just gonna say sorry and outside to the other dog.
He starts walking towards the door and he like looks backwards towards the other two, and Auntie Green nods, and he goes boof boof, and he pushes the door open, and what you hear, Gus, is outside, outside.
Oh, I love him.
I love him. He may not be the brightest, but he's my friend.
And he begins leading you out of the kitchen. As Avrith, this is when you are walking in from that hallway. You see this big dog coming out of the kitchen area, and followed by Gus.
Nice. Good work, Gus. Gonna say under his breath and just take a note. We return back to the bar area. Well, found the massage rooms. I'm all good.
So, is that what you needed to do to prepare to drink?
Yeah, well, it's in like under an hour now, so I just need to make sure. If I get too drunk, I need to figure out where to go, you know?
Close to like 30 minutes.
Close. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, why are we drinking again? I'm just kind of going with the flow here, but why exactly are we drinking?
I don't know. You're the one who kind of initiated this.
It's true. I just kind of went with the flow, but it seemed like it was intrigued by the fact that, we're drinkers, so maybe, the story says we talk with her, we drink, maybe, I don't know, but why are we doing this?
I don't know. I'm having one and I'm sipping. That's it. I'm not doing shots.
Well, Cyrus is gonna down his shot that it's just been sitting there. It'll take me off the edge a little bit.
All right. So, Gus, following Morty outside, you go down that hallway that Avrith just came out of, and he leads you past the massage rooms, the treatment rooms that Avrith was just eyeing, and he leads you out the back door that says employee only area, and he leads you into the backyard, so to speak, and he sort of like stretches a bit, and he goes barf barf barf, and you hear this my yard, I run around, we stay away from the tower until nighttime.
Oh, Gus is gonna tilt his head and ask why stay away from tower.
Mommy says it's not safe.
Have you seen people around tower go missing?
Oh, yesterday somebody went in.
Did come out?
Not that I saw. I was taking a nap.
As you do, buddy.
You see any people that go into woods come here first?
Sometimes they come out of the woods. Only one time they came out of that scary room over there. And he like looks over at the sort of like disheveled church area where there's this like almost broken down building. It's like it's boarded up. There's this massive slab holding the front doors shut.
Oh. Have ever explored?
I sniffed around there once and it smelled like there was something scary in the basement.
Would come with Gus to sniff outside too?
Ooh. Make a persuasion check.
At dog vantage.
Ooh.
At dog vantage.
Pause.
Okay, that's
Not bad. Not bad.
He's a dog. He's a dog.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not
He
bad.
is a dog.
They're very
He sort
perceptive.
of like tilts his bed back and forth, and he says, "Oh, mommy says that's also dangerous, though. Are you sure?"
Gus is curious. Might help find people that missing. We have friend go missing.
More people are missing?
Gus is gonna like nod his head. Yeah, friend of friends go missing. We look for them.
That's not good. I'm good at finding people. Mommy asked me to look for people all the time.
Why you look for people all the time?
She looks for people that are lonely.
Lonely?
Mm-hmm.
Why look for lonely people?
Because she likes to make them happy.
Does she ever take lonely people to tower or other building?
They only go into the tower at night, but I've never seen her take anybody in there. Only me.
Oh, but they go into tower at night?
They go into tower at different times.
Is it
That's-
always only lonely people?
Sometimes it's lonely people. Sometimes it's people who are scared or need some help. That owl guy with the treats, he always is the one that brings people in.
They always
said-
bring people here?
Well, he's the one who goes into the tower.
He's the only one that ever comes out?
I don't know. I take a lot of naps.
Gus is just thinking like, yeah. He's a very large dog.
And sometimes I eat scraps in kitchen.
Scraps are good.
Mommy makes the best scraps.
Would be brave enough to sniff around with Gus then?
I guess if we go near the scary building over there, if I'm not alone, I'll go sniff. But I don't want to go near the tower because mommy will get mad.
Okay, if too scary, we run back.
Okay.
Okay.
And the two of you begin to make your way over towards the church.
God.
You make your way over there. It is it is a very crumbling stone building. It to you looks like it must have been once a very beautiful shrine. There are engraved images of a very beautiful woman still visible on some of the moss-covered stones. Her face sort of gazing down on the path that, which probably whoever prayed at this shrine would have approached from. The stone doors that are closed in the front looks like there's some sort of slab sort of sealing it shut in the very front, and there is a faint inscription above the doors themselves that say, "Welcome, dearest ones. Come find the beauty within."
Do any of the pictures look familiar to Gus, like of the lady, or is it just kind of like generic?
Make a religion check.
Religion.
Oh.
Religon.
Ooh. Okay.
12's your lucky number.
Another 12.
You seem to recognize it slightly, but it's a little too weathered for you to tell.
Okay. Gus is gonna start sniffing around to see if he smells anything familiar.
Make a perception check.
At dog vantage.
The dog vantage, yes.
Damn.
Oh my god!
That's
Nice.
two dog
Dog
vantage check
vantage.
at nat 20.
Sniffing around, you notice, I mean, with a natural 20, you notice that Morty is very sort of on edge, not really sniffing too much, but just kind of head on a swivel looking around as you're more in tune with your sniffing abilities. You make your way over to one of the broken windows and you climb on one of the rocks to get a better sniff going on from inside the building. It smells very damp inside, like there's almost like a body of water within this temple. And coming from within the temple itself, you hear movement of some kind.
Oh.
Sort of like a sloshing in the water, and you hear almost the light sounds of sobbing. And you hear, where? And as soon as you sort of start to try to get a better listen onto what's going on, you feel a hand grab the back of your, like the scruff of your neck and grab you. And it is a...
He is gonna let out a yelp.
It is a very beautiful woman. She has orange hair, copper skin, and Morty starts... And as he starts running around in circles, backing off from the building, and what you hear is, "Oh, Saza mad, Saza angry, Saza no, that's friend." And Saza, holding on to you, sort of turns you around and says, Now, little doggy, this is not the place for you to be playing. If you're a friend of Marty's, you gotta play near the main establishment. This is off limits and very dangerous for you, little pupper."
Is that vaguely threatening? This is vaguely threatening.
Make an insight check.
Oh no!
Dog vantage, come on, come on, come
Plus,
on.
and +7. Let's see it. Nice.
Dog vantage!
Nice.
Dog vantage!
It is absolutely oozing with it. Just absolutely oozing with the threat.
Gus is just gonna kind of stare her in the eyes.
She looks sort of taken aback because you're a dog. That you're just like so intently looking at her, and she's just like, "Oh well, now, Morty," and she like kind of doesn't toss you, but like lets you go and just like pushes you off away from the church, and she says, "Morty, bring your new friend back inside. I think the both of you had enough without here." And Morty jumps a few times, as "Woof, woof, woof," and he looks at you and says, "We want to stay on Saw's a good side. She's hairy when she's angry.
How often does Saza get angry?
Only when I break the rules.
We go inside then.
Okay. And he starts waddling back towards the temple. The rest of you.
Hold on.
Holding.
Thank you.
Of course.
The rest of you are sitting around the table, and Morgan, she makes her way back inside from the kitchen area. Avrith, you are making your way back in from the hall. You've just sat down, and Morgan walks over to all of you. She's holding this very nice, pristine bottle of alcohol, and she places it on the table, and she says, Now, who is going to partake? I'm not looking to get you drunk. I'm just asking who wants a drink before dinner.
Flair raises her hand.
Cyrus will also raise his hand too.
He's just gonna hold a single finger up.
Okay.
He's gonna look over to the rest of the team and just, should we make a bet?
No,
No?
we're not
bet?
betting.
Yeah. I mean,
What do you want to bet?
not between us, but, you know. Maybe Morgan wants to join us with some drinks.
Are you looking to gamble something away from me in a drinking competition?
Quite possibly. If you're so open to the idea.
Are you sitting down, Avrith?
Yeah, I'm now like kind of like walking back, taking my seat nonchalantly.
Yeah, she walks over and sits directly next to you.
Oh.
And
Oh
she
my
says, she kind of gives you a look and says, now, aren't you the forward one?
Cyrus is just gonna face palm.
He can't have a break.
I don't.
Okay,
think
let me
that like
let me
that.
compose myself.
I no offense. I think he's taken. Question mark.
How would you know?
Evidence.
That's,
Fuck you. Leave me alone. I'm in a different world now.
whoa, buddy. Whoa.
Very forward.
Oh,
Listen,
You're talking about the hotel, right?
No, listen. Listen, out of
Wow.
character, right?
Okay.
Listen,
okay.
there are spy tactics, right? And
Mhm.
sometimes you gotta be somebody. I can't be a taken man if I'm trying to get, you know, some information out of a nice woman over here.
Yeah, can I specifically turn off aura of protection only for Everett?
What the fuck?
Wow.
I'm doing this. I'm doing the sacrifice for us. Come on.
Well, actually, technically, if he's not an ally, then he doesn't get bonus. So
In this moment,
theoretically,
Cyrus does not consider Everett an ally.
What?
holy shit.
Cyrus will remember this.
Why?
I will not approve this. The order of protection will stay on.
He's like, I want him to
But-
die.
For flavor, that's hilarious.
Oh my god,
You just suddenly see the aura shrink.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's just like it's a circle and then just like very concave slightly and
Goes
A little
away-
pie wedge is
shapes away
formed.
from Aberith.
As Cyrus like squints his eyes through his face palm, looking at Everett at these as like he says this shit. He's just like, maybe.
I'm not. Wait, no, I'm not. That wasn't. Okay, anyways. All right, I'm gonna go back to her.
You know, only here for a night or such. I don't think there's much time to waste.
Such a shame. A lot of people like to spend multiple evenings, and she begins pouring out some glasses of the alcohol for all of you. Most people come here for rest, to rewind, to search for a new beginning. People come here for many reasons.
Quite a high praise of such a place.
We are a place that fulfills all of your wants and desires.
He's kind of like
Sitting up a little bit, kind of just looking at her and just. Well, glad we ran into such a place back here then.
Everyone else in the background just fucking grossing out.
Yep. Cyrus is staring daggers.
Yeah. Well, how be it then? Care for a drink?
Well, I could be swayed. And she, having an extra glass on the table, takes a sip as she looks at all of you, expecting to follow suit.
Cyrus is just gonna down the shot.
Okay.
Yeah. Sen's just gonna just still hold up the one finger and he's sipping it.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah, making eye contact with her, I'll just take mine.
Okay, very good.
Actually, can I do a medicine check
on
the drink?
Yeah, sure. What are you
Okay.
trying to discern?
I'm trying to deduce if maybe, well, I mean, alcohol is poison, but you know, like
Right.
any actual poison.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, sure.
All right.
Why do you have +4 in medicine?
I'm sick like it. All right.
You don't detect anything extra, but it's very good alcohol.
Okay.
All right. You finish your drinks, and she pours another round, and all of you hear the back door open, and you watch as this large dog, woof, 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 and Gus, you hear, back inside in the safety. I go back to Auntie. You can go back to your friends if you want.
Sound good. Play later?
Yes.
Gus is gonna kind of run over to Zeph's side and like, or Cyrus's side, and just be like Paul and him, like, pick me up.
Cyrus will lean down and he'll kind of play this and be like, "Oh, Gus, hey, there you are. Have fun with your new friend." And he'll lift you up and put him on his lap, so your head can like peer up onto the table, and he'll kind of lean down. And he'll scratch your head and be like, "Everything okay?"
Gus is gonna kind of look up at him and be like, "There's bad stuff in the back."
That's what I thought. We'll talk later. We're drinking at the moment for good reasons.
Drinking.
I don't know. Avraf seems like he has a plan.
I'm sipping.
Womanizer drinking?
I'm just sipping. So I know.
God damn it. It's okay. We're not gonna get fucked up. Anyways, this is our friend Gus. He's let's call him friend instead of pet. Pet's a little demeaning.
Make a stealth check for how discreet that was.
Oh no.
You were literally okay. You think you were being discreet?
Oh no.
On what part?
I mean, Sen probably heard the whole fucking thing right next to you.
Trying to speak to Gus discreetly.
Oh. I mean, I'm distracting her, but you know,
Yeah,
to my best ability.
That's why I'm saying you think you're being discreet.
Oh boy.
Can Sen kind of like look at Morgan's face and kind of see if she noticed at all?
Make an insight check.
I would love to.
Okay.
19.
Okay. She looks like she's focusing only on Avraf right now.
Oh.
As he is garnering her attention.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank God.
Yeah, he's just gonna look at you two and just give a little nod and just, you're good.
Cool. Cyrus will just kind of give like a solemn nod back and focus back on keeping face.
All right. So, Morgan pours another round of drinks, and she sort of leans onto the table a little more, looking at you, Avraf, sort of like looking you up and down.
Oh boy. Now we're talking about hags earlier, so
Oh my
Wow!
just
Wow! You're calling her a hag?
no. I don't know. I thought MILF was the better term, isn't it?
MILF is if they have children. Apparently.
Oh, and hags if you don't have
Well,
children.
Yeah,
MILF
apparently.
inherently mother, is in the title.
I guess
Yeah.
so. But I thought hag was like.
Anyways.
Oh, anyways. Okay, yeah. Sorry, we won't go into descriptions of words. All right.
D&D,
go on,
everybody.
Dashi.
She sort of leans onto the table more, turning more towards you, Avraf, and she says, You look like you drink often with the way that you put that back.
Sorry, He's gonna kind of glint away with a smirk on his face and then look back and just... I partake in 2 wonders of the world. Well, maybe 3. But food and drink are definitely there.
And she returns to a normal sitting position and takes a sip, and she says, "Only 2 listed there. Hopefully women is a 3rd." She continues drinking.
Wow.
Is
A
Flair,
mysterious 3rd one.
is
Flair
Flair...
is... Yes.
We're all together.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all there.
You guys all hear this shit.
Yeah, we're all here.
Can she be choking on liquid?
Yes, absolutely approved.
Okay. Thanks.
Kind of regretting being picked up at this moment.
Cyrus, with one of his free hands, is just going to, like, you know, try and, like, cover Gus's ears so he doesn't have to hear this. And then just slowly take his shot and then lightly put the glass down, very demure-like.
Demure.
While Morgan is pouring a 3rd round for all of you, the doors near you open up and Al walks in, and he looks down at you first. Gus, he looks at you sitting on Cyrus's lap, and he sort of raises an eyebrow and looks over at Morgan, and she says, Morty's new friend. And he just, okay, and then looks over at you, Avrev, and says, "Sir, if you would head over towards the treatment rooms, your massage is ready. Your masseuse will be in shortly."
How long do I have?
He checks his watch. Your massage is scheduled to start in just a few moments.
I'll take a look at Morgan and just... I suppose no time then.
I get off soon.
Oh. Well, works out in our favor. I suppose you can't really fully drink on the job. He'll kind of stand up and just take one last shot as he's kind of standing up and put it down and just... So I'll be seeing you later then.
I mean, she knows
That
what room you're
you
in.
Yeah, you will have to see her later.
Do you?
All right. I guess... Do I actually... Wait, is it actually just in a few moments like I have to leave?
Yes. If you want to go to your massage, yes.
All right.
But now you're starting to regret getting that massage.
Damn it. Well, I'm trying to think if I do skip it or not.
You already paid for it.
You did pay for it.
You did
Damn
this
it,
to you.
Yeah.
You have a lot of gold, but still.
Don't schedule
Yeah.
things before you explore.
All right.
All right.
Step away for a quick second. 1 minute. Sorry.
Of course, man.
Okay. Let's actually go ahead and take a quick break. Stretch our legs, get a drink of water.
Sure. right
Celine, I know you have to leave in like 10-ish minutes, which is also why I'm sort of saying we should just take a break so we can take a break, reset, and say goodbye
Yeah.
to you.
Bye,
And then we'll just play
Celine.
for another hour-ish. All right, so stretch your legs. We'll be back in a few moments.
Racing.
Thank you. Huge.
Welcome back.
Yep.
See, not only is this for you guys in the audience, this is also for me in post edits, so I know it got some.
It makes me feel better.
It does so much easier. Anyway, welcome back. Hello. We're back at it. Avrith, you were just getting hit on by Morgan.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you were told by Al that your massage was set to start in a few minutes and that you should head over to the treatment room to meet with your masseuse for your massage. And you are just about to leave. What are you doing?
I'm gonna kind of stand up, take this one last shot, and put it down, and just when I'm back from massage, we'll all come back out here, you'll be off the clock, do our competition, and then I'm sure we can find some time away from people. And then he's gonna kind of just very much look at her and then just like walk away.
All right, as you do. The rest of you are left there away from Avrith as Morgan turns back to the lot of you. Avrith, you make your way into the hallway into the first massage room to your right. Yeah. There is nobody in there. However, you hear from across a curtain, you hear, just strip down and get on the table. I'll be with you shortly.
Whoa. What a man.
It's a man.
At least I'll know my muscles are tenderly massaged. Alright. He'll strip down to comfort level, but maybe still have some trousers on or something here.
Man, you're supposed to.
And then he'll get on the table.
Actually, some places prefer you to be naked.
Some people do, yeah.
Yeah, some places prefer you to.
Not that we would know.
Most places I've been to prefer at least down to your knickers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your small.
Oh, British! Oh, British language.
British.
Love
Oh, shut up.
British.
Shut up, bro.
You got your knickers.
Anyway,
Down into your knickers.
there go all of our UK viewers.
Me, I'm
Oh,
gone.
right,
I'm
yeah,
clicking off
Just
right
decided to
now.
get away.
She's here and she's gone.
She's here and
She's like, I'm done.
yeah,
Yeah.
can't take this harassment anymore. Yep, there she goes. There she goes. There she comes back.
Goodbye.
Thanks.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Hilarious.
All right, so you get down to your knickers and you lay on the table, and a few moments pass, and you hear the curtain draw back. There's a moment where there is no noise at all. Like it is just dead silent in the room.
Like dead silence, like not even an escape of a sound.
I mean, almost like an awkward silence, I would say.
Can I
Of
look
just,
over and
like,
see?
You begin to lift your head out of, so it's like, you know, where you put your face into like the cup so you can
Yeah.
look at the floor. It's like one of those, and you begin to lift your head out of the thing to look around of like what's going on, and you feel a palm on the back of your head push your head back down.
Okay.
And you feel a voice in your left ear, and you hear it say, "What the hell are you doing here?"
What? You're scheduled for a massage?
You do recognize the voice.
Who is it? It's not Leo, is it?
You know what? We'll
Huh?
we'll say just because of the pure shock value of placing the voice without the face. Let's say an insight check. We'll put an insight on it. Yeah. Throw an insight on that bad boy. It sounds familiar, but can you place the voice?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, you can. You recognize this voice. It sounds like Now Yori.
No way.
Damn.
Now?
What? He's gonna just take his grab him, or reach around, take the hand off, and then like slip around and look up at him and what?
He's like
Alright.
leaning down next to you. Say nothing. Stay down.
What do you mean stay down?
Stay down. And he like re-puts his hand on your head to push you back down. And he
Look back down, yeah.
he begins to give you a massage. He's surprisingly very good at this.
Okay. Just to be a refresher, Now is upon the council, right?
Now Yori
Oh.
is Rinko's elder brother.
long ago has it been since we met him?
It was like 2 days ago. He was.
Yeah, he helped us out.
He helped you in the tournament.
Yeah.
Wait.
Those
Don't you
now
remember?
is the person
Yeah.
oh, Flair's okay. I think it was someone totally else from like the disciplinary committee. Okay.
No,
never mind.
no.
No, this is now. Okay, now.
Yeah, no,
right.
no. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Where's fiance?
Yep.
Yes. I would have questions for you. Why are you in here? Why?
Because I'm looking for my mother.
You're
Still
okay.
sounds wrong.
Would I know who his mother is?
It's Faye!
Oh, his mother.
She
his
rehabilitated him.
mother, right? Right. You're. Well, that's why we're here. We're also looking for.
Well, where have you been? It's been like freaking months.
It's been months. She's literally just been taken for like a day.
I've been here for months.
Doesn't sound right.
I literally had to get this job and give freaking people massages, and he puts a coal in the middle of your back.
Hey, I mean, you're actually surprisingly really good at this.
Well, I should be. I had a lot of training.
Yeah.
And it's so nice to have such a wonderful guest at our fine establishment.
So happy to be here.
Yep.
Thank you.
And he, I'm just gonna get right in your neck muscles. They're kind of tense. And he walks over to the front of you and like leans down and begins pushing into your shoulder, like just massaging it. And he says, "This place isn't what it seems to be."
It seems really nice.
Yeah, okay. It looks nice on the outside. There's something dark going on here.
Okay. Well, how long have you been here?
I just told you, I've been here for months.
Yeah, but like this place
I'm
is
trying to
clean,
invest.
You still can't find anything?
I've been trying to uncover their secrets. They won't let me near that tower. But
Ow.
the tower in the back. I think there's something going on there. But they won't let me out of the main temple because I'm so new with the employee. However, Al, the concierge, seems to be the most frequent flyer in the back area.
Right. Okay. We can help you now that we're here, but why didn't you come and get us before?
Because I've been stuck here the whole time. Trying to gather
Wait.
information and
Is this one
work
of those
around.
things where you can't like leave? Or like, can you leave?
and now you seem to be understanding what I'm putting down.
This is one of those places where you walk in and you can't really walk out because it's a day and day. Okay, well, that's terrifying. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, thanks for the. Oh, it's great.
Yeah,
That's-
your shoulder, it's really
Oof.
tight. And he stands up
Yeah.
and he walks over. Gonna need another coal right here.
Pretty cool.
Puts another piece of coal on your shoulder. All right, let's work on the other side now. And he walks over and he begins pressing on the other side and massaging it.
Oh my god.
What I need you to do is just pretend like we don't know each other. Just let me keep working here best I can. I'm going to try to make my way to the tower. I was actually going to go there tonight. But don't try to help me just yet. Just
You,
play
what if
stupid.
you go in the tower and then you don't?
If
leave,
I...
you don't come back.
Yeah. Okay, but then you're here. And if I don't return, make an appointment for tomorrow. And if I'm here, I'll give you the information that I find.
Okay.
But until then, just play stupid. I'm not here. Got it?
Oh, play stupid, so play me. Got it. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Who else is here? And he just presses into your shoulder.
Oh. Well, rude. Second of all, everyone, but very much hurt.
Great. Good. Great. Amazing. Just be careful of Al. The other three are not the safest people. Whatever you do, don't be alone with them.
I like Al.
Sure you do. And he stands up and I'm gonna need another coal here, sir. And he walks over, puts the other coal on your other shoulder, and he presses it in a little bit. Yeah, really need to get it in there. We don't want any muscles getting loose and going off and getting lost now, do we?
Oh, I guess I'm not.
Mm-hmm. All right. Takes it off. And he walks over and he gets something and he starts rubbing it into your shoulder blade. And he says, yeah, we don't want any muscles getting loose and going off where they're not supposed to.
Yeah, I get it. I'll let you do your thing, but rely on us too, you know.
And he jams his elbow into your, like, underneath your shoulder blade, and he says, don't you worry, I'm a professional. I've been doing this a long time.
I'm starting to get the feeling that you are upset.
And he steps back and he starts rubbing his hands together and something, and he walks over and he begins to like rub some sort of cream on your back that seems like he's finishing up with the massage. And he walks over and he says, all right, sir, your massage is finished. And he walks over and grabs your clothes as you begin to sit up, and he tosses them over to you, and he just gives you a...
what I got. Wow.
He gives you a look, and he says, it has been a pleasure to serve you today at the Temple of the Restful Lily. Saza, Morgan, and Auntie Green are very pleased to have you here.
He's just gonna keep nodding his head. Okay. Thanks.
Yes. Our proprietor, Silvari, will be back soon. She would love to meet you, I'm sure.
I would be so happy to meet the person who made such a lovely establishment come to fruition.
Right, so. If you would, sir.
He's looking.
He's got like the tightest smile.
Yeah.
I'm sure. My gosh.
If you would. And he references towards the door. If you wish to make another appointment, sir, please see Al in the morning, and he can inform you of my availability for the afternoon.
I will do just that then.
Very good. And if anybody else in your group of comrades wishes for a service, do not hesitate. My availability is open for the early evening until around nightfall, which is in just a few hours.
Wonderful. Thank you for the clarification of your scheduled time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to making sure I can see you tomorrow.
Very good. On your way, sir.
Howdy-ho.
And you head off. The rest of you, while this is all happening.
Hold on.
Motherfucker.
The rest of you, while this is happening. All of you are sitting around this table still. Morgan has just poured you a fresh cup of drinks. And she says, now, Auntie Green should have your food out in just a moment. What brings you all to my fine establishment?
Sen's just gonna sit there and just quietly sip.
I already told you.
Well, yes, you did, but surely there's something more interesting going on than just looking for somebody. Usually people come here looking, like I said, looking for resets, looking for rest, relaxation. Surely it's not just part of this missing persons business.
Nope.
Really?
Mostly business, yeah.
Only business, in fact, and Cyrus will take a sip of his next shot. Not downing it, but he'll take a sip.
Well, that's unfortunate, but it is good that you are right down to business. I do like a man who knows what he wants in the world. Now, how about I go see about your food, yes?
Lovely.
Charmed. And she,
That was amazing. Flair choked on her shot again when she was talking about no, what she wants in a man. Just like
she like stands up and she like pats you on the back lightly and says, "Careful, dear. This is very strong alcohol. We don't want you to choke now."
Oh, it's not the alcohol.
And she turns around and she walks away. Is there anything you wish to say to each other before she comes back?
This place, this place definitely isn't safe. Definitely is not safe.
No, I mean, do we all have to be here, or should we just get our rooms and go?
I think the
Explore the
most
place?
alarming thing is the way she keeps eye fucking Everett. It's disgusting.
And now she's eyeing me, and I don't like it.
No better you than me, I suppose.
I mean, is this like a place for hookups or something? I mean, after
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's just they want us to stay here. And
I mean, the owner of the establishment trying to hit on the lot of you. I got hit on. Like, what's the world coming to where people are, trying to dance with you to whatever music this is?
Well, from what Gus told me, things are not good. From the brief exchange, but we don't have time to further discuss that right now. I suggest that we try and get as much info out of Morgan as possible and then fuck off to our rooms.
Gus mentioned that
Okay.
tower, so might be
Yeah.
something to look at.
I suggest we try and not stay here any longer than we need to.
One night. Just one.
We meet with Sylvari, and we get any information out of her, them, whoever, and then get the fuck out of Dodge and get back to looking for Faye.
Agreed.
Dane, have you gleaned anything else from the book?
He's reading the book and he's flips a page and he says, I mean, so far everything in here has been pretty normal. There's nothing about this place being dangerous at all. It seems really nice in this book.
Sounds to me like it might be an untrustworthy narrator.
Maybe.
How far in the book are you?
Well, I mean, considering I have to go page by page, and he like flips some pages back, and I mean, you can't read anything in anyway. He's like, all of these pages are blank, but the more I read, the more it reveals.
And if you go forward ahead, like it's blank.
And there's nothing there.
What if you just go one page at a time, just quickly, instead of having to read it?
I tried that. It seems like it's some sort of enchanted conjure magic. Goes basically off my reading speed.
Right. Okay. Shit. All right.
It's forcing me to read the book.
You don't feel weird or anything reading the book, right? There's nothing odd going
No.
on. Okay.
No, it's just forcing me to read to uncover the text.
Okay. Sure.
All right, and he goes back to reading. While you were all sitting there, a young man. He's got light brown hair, bright blue eyes. He's wearing this light purple armor, and it has this dragon emblem on his shoulder. He stops and he looks down at Gus, who's sleeping on your lap, Cyrus. And he looks up at you and he smiles and he says, That's a really unique pet you got there.
Is he?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a dog like that before.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm sorry. My remember your manners. My name is Corin. I'm a purple dragon knight. And he holds out his hand.
Nice to meet you, Corin. Cyrus will return it.
Wait, is
Go ahead.
he actually a dragon?
Make an insight check.
Whoa. With pleasure. Oh, come on, Vecna.
You cannot tell if this man is a dragon or not, but everything that you can see from him, he is not a dragon.
Flair's going to put her hand out too and slip into Draconic to say, nice to meet you. And then she'll be like, oh, sorry. Nice to meet you in common again.
He takes your hand and he kisses the back of your hand lightly. And he replies in Draconic, no worries at all. It's interesting that I would meet somebody who knows Draconic.
You'd actually meet two people that know Draconic, Cyrus will say in Draconic.
Oh, this is such a pleasure. Do you mind if I sit?
Sure. If that's fine with the rest of our motley crew.
He looks at you, son.
Oh, I was muted. Sorry. Sen's just sipping his drink.
Okay. He nods and he takes a seat and he says, this is such a pleasant surprise. I found this place by chance a few days ago and where are you all from? Do you mind me asking?
Far away.
Yeah, we're on a long journey. We're searching for somebody, and we've been led here.
Well, that's very noble of you. As you know, I'm a purple dragon knight. I come from the band of mercenaries that is named of, and I come from the Temple of Cormyr. I was actually seeking the goddess Sune's advice, and that's how I ended up here. I'm trying to impress my betrothed.
How's that working out?
Well, so far, all this place has been is a relaxing resort, which has sort of given me a reset. Nice reset on the mind. I've asked around to some of the younger men here on, the ways of love and compassion, and some of them have had interesting advice, I guess.
Interesting how?
Well, that one fellow that you were talking to before, maybe a bit of a mistake on my part to ask for his advice. I'm just...
Bless you.
Bless you. I guess I just gotta trust myself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm no romantic. I don't think most of us are, but if you and your betrothed are truly in love, I would just assume that being yourself is the best way to ensure you're having fun.
Well, isn't that the darndest problem? I don't know her.
Oh, arranged?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, arranged. Like,
Oh.
I never seen this girl in my entire life.
Oh.
Like,
One of those.
go flying blind. So,
That must be daunting.
it's a little uneasiness, and that's why I was sort of soliciting advice from the younger crowd here who, I'm not gonna lie to you, with my time with the Purple Dragon Knights, we sort of don't have that much freedom to go off and woo women or deal with that because we've been on the battlefield a lot. So
Yeah.
this is my first leave and I chose to come here because, one of Sune's acolytes suggested it. So here I am.
Question to DM. Do we recognize the name that he's saying, Sune?
Sune, make a religion check.
Religion check. Okay, cool.
Religion.
That is a 9.
Religion. You have no idea.
And who would have thought the paladin would have the worst religion?
Yeah, right?
You
It
do.
was terrible.
You also don't really know. Flair, you do recognize the name Sune because of the cover of the book. But other than that, the both of you don't really know much about the goddess Sune. It isn't something that you regularly, looked into.
Mm-hmm.
Can I speak to Taiki without summoning them?
Sure.
He's just gonna kind of like, while he's drinking and like as he's pulling the drink away, just kind of mumble under his breath. Does Sune sound familiar at all, or to you, or I don't know. I don't know if it's doesn't sound familiar to me. But what about you?
You hear back, very soft and warm. I do enjoy her company.
Is someone we should be wary about, or is it just it's positive opinion?
Sune is a very nice person.
All right, and he'll just all right, thank you, and he'll just kind of nod and just listen in more intently.
Mm-hmm.
Stretch his ear over.
Just give it a nice tug.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. Yeah. It's just kind of like he's gonna kind of like tilt his head a little more and just kind of like like listen a little more in on the conversation.
But and the Corin sort of like shifts in his chair a little. I mean, I hate to just spring this on the lot of you, but maybe some advice for rookie in love, I guess.
You're always wrong.
No?
I'll say that. You are always wrong. That's,
Oh.
no matter what. They're always right. You're always wrong.
I don't think it's.
It's worked for me so far.
I suppose, but then what about your own happiness and comfort?
Oh no, when it gets
No.
to that point, then yeah, but I haven't got to that point yet.
I would
He just gets a
say,
big toothy grin.
So
I mean,
I'm always
are
wrong.
you? No, I don't think you should write that down.
If it leads to a argument that is extremely heated and unnecessary, don't bother.
Right?
Don't bother. And it's a totally unnecessary conversation. That's an argument. Don't worry about it. Just let it slide. Just let it go.
Okay.
Yeah, just let it go. It's not worth it.
Okay.
I mean, are you truly in love if you've never met this person? How do you know?
I mean, I don't really have a choice in the matter.
Why is that?
So, it's my parents who chose for me. They're setting the whole thing up. That's kind of how arranged marriages work.
Right, but is it for any sort of political gain or anything, or is it just because
Yes and no. I mean, my family's been going under recently, financially, so they're hoping to sort of, rebolster our family standing by marrying me into a more stable family.
Well,
I see.
do you know anything about your fiance?
Not really.
Yikes.
You don't know what she's interested in or what you're gonna even talk about through the long years ahead of you?
I mean, like I mean, whew.
So, and Flair like leans forward.
Mm-hmm.
Can she tell? Is he looking a bit nervous?
He is.
She's going to lean forward and place her hands in front of her, open body language.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be like, so the key to any good relationship is friendship first. You want to be able to confide in this person. You want this person to be your best friend. They're the first person you want to talk to in the day and the last person you want to hear from at night. And whenever something exciting happens, you want their opinion and you want to hear their laughter when you're telling them about your day or something funny happening. And, they're the one person that you always want to impress, and make sure you're always trying to impress them. Just because you're married, it never means that you stop courting them.
Okay.
She is always the person that you're dating, the person that you're trying to charm and woo to your cause. Even 20 years after marriage, there's always got to be excitement. That's the key to the best relationships in every story. Or sometimes, like really big enemies that have a lot in common that just have really good wet, sweaty, what else does Rinko say? Ball slapping sex.
He pokes on his spit. Oh wow.
Did not expect to hear that from her, but alright.
You and me both.
Well, I've been reading some of Rinko's books, and she said that I should expand my palette from the mushy mushy romance to, well, whatever she reads.
All right.
Maybe just hey, like obviously, Cyrus is gonna like lean in. He's gonna put his hand on his shoulder, be like, to be honest, I think most of us here aren't a fan of arranged marriages, and it's for situations like these, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I guess if this is something that you are truly okay with doing because you care about your family's standing, then the best you can do is to try and find ways to not compromise your own life, your own well-being, your own happiness, while also trying to find the joy and love of your partner who you're going to be with, right?
Okay.
And you being with the Dragon Knights is a good step to developing your character,
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I'm doing a pretty good job there.
Yeah. And only time will tell. But if there's truly, I'm going to ask you this, and I apologize if this is out of pocket. Is there somebody else that you would rather, get married to? Someone that you truly love that's in your life?
He smiles lightly. Well, if I'm being honest, okay. My fiance, wife to be, I guess, my betrothed. Her name is Azura, and I mean, I guess the girl that I've spent the most time with. I grew up with her. She's actually, funny enough, she's been my family's maid for as long as I can remember. But we grew up together, and her name's Felicia.
Are you two have that connection, that spark?
Well, I mean, Felicia and I are childhood friends as much as, you know, she's an employee. So, I mean, I don't know if she's mostly being nice out of just employment, but...
You won't know if you don't ask. And I think in this situation, if you truly love Felicia, and this arranged marriage is not what you want, it's okay to be selfish. If your family truly loves and appreciate you, then, you know,
Well,
I would say
to
follow
Sorry.
your heart.
Sorry.
She got so into it.
I'm sorry. Keep going.
No, I was done. That's I was taking dramatic pauses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I interrupted, and then when you didn't say anything, I was like, no, sorry, go ahead. And then you spoke up again. I was like, oh fuck.
No, she
I
did.
looked at you,
She
man.
did interrupt.
Me and my timing. Yeah, Flair's gonna be like, so, and to be fair, you know, technically it's not being selfish if this person is, you know, the only one that you can stop thinking about. I mean, if you end up in a relationship with this other person you don't know, I mean, if you get down the track and you realize you can't force yourself to love them, maybe you're only filling in a gap and they're just not fitting, and you know, it might be a mercy to not be, you know, waste the time of this other girl. She could have somebody out there who's her one true love, and so could you. But
Okay, so getting a lot of
I was just saying what to do if you want to deal with it, but
should I write a letter to Felicia or should I?
sure. I mean,
Yeah.
does it
so
hurt?
nonchalant.
What I mean, that's how I, you know, ended up with mine. It was, you know, she's been my childhood friend, so same situation, where it was she was going to be in an arranged marriage, same stuff, but we kind of just said fuck that, and instead got engaged with me. So sometimes it might just take a little bit of a stepping up to change your family's mind.
Be my own man. Yeah.
Sure. Just
I mean,
don't do it at the cost of your families, you know. Like, I mean, if your family will endure, your family will be fine. Like, not everything's about the monetary gain, you know.
Yeah, I mean, well, you're not wrong. I make quite a bit of money from being a mercenary, and I'm working my way up the chain
Ranks.
of command. I'm a captain right now. Working my way further up to, you know, commanding more units. Hopefully, I'll get my own battalion soon. But, you know,
Then why don't they wait?
okay.
Why doesn't your family wait?
Well, unfortunately, the luxury of time, you know, isn't on our
Yeah.
side.
How much?
arranged
How much?
marriages can be difficult.
He's gonna just take a deep sigh. How much in debt are you guys in?
Whew.
Be honest. No judgment.
Well, we had a sizable lot of land for agricultural, and the soil got killed by a curse on the land, and we lost everything.
I can
It set
help
us
that.
it set us back about a couple thousand platinum.
How far away do you live?
Not near here, near Waterdeep. Do you know where that is?
Water deep.
How far away is that?
You have no clue.
No, I'm asking that to him.
Yeah,
Oh,
relative to
you
here,
said,
how far? Yeah.
People in this
Well-
world just curse farmland?
It from Waterdeep to Candlekeep to the High Forest. It's about a 3-week ride.
Ride
Forest
by a
Edge.
carriage?
Horseback, yeah.
What? Oh, call me
3
crazy.
weeks.
What if I flew?
What? Well, I guess I shouldn't laugh too much. There are wizards out there that fly all the time out of Waterdeep. I guess a few days if your spells last long enough.
So, what I could do for you to help is, it wouldn't be a permanent solution, and I'm not sure if it would work, but I could help the plants, kind of come back to life, maybe. And, it would last a while, but it would be up to you and your family to take care of it from there.
Right. Are you sure?
I mean, if
We could try. We had to employ a wizard. His name's Matreus to lift the curse, which is mostly where the debt was incurred.
Without
As long as
without the debt from the wizard, how much is your
Well, the crow. It's a big plot of land. A lot of agriculture of just different kinds of plants that we grow there. So, I mean, the plants themselves aren't that expensive, I suppose, in terms of the overall debt from lifting the curse. Probably a few hundred gold, I'd surmise, for all the seeds that we would need. The rest we can sort of get by with the farm animals that we have on hand. But the wizard was the main portion of our debt.
sorry, question for clarity. The curse is still there, or is it lifted?
He has not specified.
Okay. So, just for my understanding, did the wizard actually lift the curse?
Oh no, we've sent for the wizard. He hasn't come yet.
So
He told us his price point, and that's
How long ago was that?
before I left. So I likely guess that he should be there right now ish.
Which is, how long has it been since you left?
About 2.5, 3 weeks.
Okay.
He said he was a very busy man and that he couldn't just waste time on backwoods farmers, is what he called us. So he said he'll get there when he gets there, and we just had to accept that.
And you already gave them the gold?
Well, we hadn't paid him yet, but it's going to incur a couple, like I said, a pretty petty of platinum, which is going to set our family back quite a bit.
Cyrus is gonna look to Dane real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of give him a gaze of he's gonna shift his eyes down to the book and kind of gesture said to be gauge if this is in the book.
He sort of catches your eye and he looks down as he goes back a few pages, and he looks back up at you and he lightly nods and sort of gives an unsure gesture.
Okay. Oh, you seem like you're a good guy. So, if we had more time, I would go and help in an instant. I have a giant bird I can ride. I know it's weird, but I could, if it takes 3 weeks via horseback, it would probably take me maybe less than that, but it would still take a while to get to your home.
I really appreciate the gesture, honestly.
I can't do it now. I don't, but I know I can, remove curses. It just would take time, but
Surely a powerful wizard then.
not wizard, but I know enough. If it's not something that you need to do immediately, and have to be the decent future, but I could help. I just don't know if, like, when the wizard will, arrive. If you want to, if you wish to, end that contract with them, that would save you some money.
That surely would save me quite a bit. Well, if you wrap up your affairs here, maybe we could, if you don't mind coming with me, perhaps we can intercept him. He said he was going to be going to Candlekeep Library before he heads off to my house, so maybe he'd still be there.
Question DM, out of character, just to make sure. For things like remove curse, it would probably take a lot of time because it's on touch on objects and stuff. It would take a lot of time and many days to do it, or like many rests. But it would be possible.
It would be possible, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It would be like probably up to like my resting, my spell slots, etc. Okay.
A few days at the very least for you.
But I can't do that till I level up. So yeah.
Yeah, and I'm Plant Growth. I specifically have an outlined amount of time of how long it would take for me to cast that. So
okay, cool.
It would
all right.
a while, but
just making sure. Yeah, kind of why I implied with not now, but I can. Okay.
Yeah, and Avrith, this is where you are from your massage. You see the rest of your group sitting with a man in purple armor.
Purple armor. Wow.
Purple armor. And
okay.
He says, "Well, yeah, I mean, that'd be great if you'd be willing after you finish your business here. I think that I'm gonna write that letter, and then I'm gonna just work up the courage before we head out."
Right.
Yeah.
It'll be a little bit of time, but I mean,
we can help.
Yeah, we can try.
I can spend a few more days at the very least if need be.
Okay.
All right. And he stands up and he. All right. Just gonna focus. All right.
Focus on the here and now. Here and now.
A really chance meeting. This is really lucky.
Yeah. Sometimes fate just has a way of making things happen.
Yeah, for sure. And he turns and walks away, and he walks past you, Avrith, and he looks at you and pats you on the shoulder and says, "I think I'm gonna get a massage too. That looked like you looked really rested after coming out of that."
He's gonna have the fakest smile on his face and just, it was probably the best massage I've ever had.
Right, yeah, okay.
But if you're really looking to be refreshed, the hot springs they have here, I've heard those are great.
Wonderful. You should try it. And he walks past you and says, "Have a good night, sir. Very pleasure meeting you."
I don't know who. Okay, yeah, pleasure meeting you as well.
Gone.
Yeah.
He's just walking away. You can rejoin your party.
What's up, massage man?
Hi.
Flair's just like squinting at you.
Can I help you?
So how'd it go?
No, sounds like you got plenty of help in your massage.
What do you mean by that? Okay.
Best massage ever.
You got a happy ending.
Oh, yeah.
And you.
You got a happy ending?
Wow.
No, what?
Of course you
happy
did.
ending? What does that mean? I don't. Huh?
You know what it means.
Cyrus, I think Rinko's explained to me once, it's where you go in for a massage and then they...
Cyrus is gonna like put his hand up to like kind of shush you and be like... I know what it is. I think he knows who he is. Let's not embarrass ourselves.
Right. Well, either way, it's Avaraf, so of course he did.
What does that... I just... Okay.
Anyways, we just met our new friend Corin, who, weirdly enough, we just can't help. I guess he seems like he's a good kid.
Yeah, having an arranged marriage, though, it's always a lot to deal with.
It's mentioned of Sune, correct? DM?
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's mentioned of Sune was, you know, I mean, she's someone that apparently Taiki got along well with, so can't,
Okay.
I mean, can't fault someone who, you know, is associated with that.
Yeah, and Dane, you were no luck on the book, right?
He's in the book and the group associated with him, but they didn't help him as much as you did.
Bleeding hard. Cool. Well, maybe I'll go a little off script.
Also, Avarif, there's no mention that they get a massage in the book. How was it?
Who doesn't get a massage? What?
Just answer, how was the massage?
It was truly an experience I did not think I would ever have.
Was she cute?
Okay.
Well,
it
I mean,
was a man.
Oh.
Okay.
Was he cute?
Cool.
His tone does not change.
He's shrugging.
Well, I mean, how was it? I was actually thinking about getting, you know, my shoulders loosened up. Do you think I should schedule an appointment?
I think a few of us should schedule an appointment for tomorrow. I think that would be great.
Why? Together? Oh no. This
Like a
not
thing in the
really-
morning, or?
No,
Okay,
no.
there is
Only in the
something
evening.
weird.
It should be a grand time, I say.
Sure.
No. He's been affected by some weird pheromones or something in this place. Everyone's horny. He's trying to get. What are you trying to do here?
What are you? What?
Everyone's horny.
Everyone's horny. Can
Can I
I?
look around and make sure that the bartender's not around?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Okay.
DM, can I eyeball Avarif and just kind of get a sense of like if he is like a
Make an
little
insight
off?
check.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I also do an insight check too?
Make an
Yeah.
insight check.
Good
You do
perception.
not see anybody, Avarif. Anybody
Okay.
who works there now. Avarif,
Mm-hmm.
are you feeling a little off? How you feeling?
I am trying to. I'm trying to be very like something has happened and I want to say something.
Okay.
I cannot.
Sent. You can sort of pick up that Avarif is withholding some sort of information. Cyrus, you just think that he's just being weird like usual.
Thank you for having like usual. I was gonna add that if you did.
Av, you want to just talk when we get to like our rooms about this stuff?
You know, I would.
I think
you know
we
what,
all
Seth,
need to
Can I steal you
talk.
for a second?
What'd you say? Sorry.
I was gonna say, can I steal you for a second? I'm like putting my hands for you to come.
Sure. Over by the piano where it's quiet, or quieter to be talked to together.
Okay, you make your way over.
Yeah. So what's up?
This is a lot deeper than I think we all intended. And not in any good way.
Kind of assumed with how flirty this bartender was with everyone, and not with me. I mean, look at me.
Well, I mean, you're excellent, man. Yes.
Thank you.
But the issue arises. Now is here.
What?
He's been here for a very long time. He said that Faye might have been gone for months.
But we just saw her yesterday.
Time works differently.
Oh no. How long are we going to be here?
Well, he also mentioned that you can't leave.
They gave us a choice so we could leave whenever. Hmm. All right. Well, we need to figure out what's up with that tower that they were talking about. That Gus was talking about, because we shouldn't even stay a night then.
I know. No. Well, now's gonna go investigate the tower and then report back to us. So, we might want to stay.
And he's the masseuse, you said?
Yeah, actually, surprisingly.
I mean, I could go help him. I mean,
He said to stay tight and get a massage tomorrow and talk to him.
Okay, sure. If that's what he wants, if that's how he wants to, do everything, then sure.
Yeah.
Little weird, but all right, sure.
Very weird. But yeah, let's just recoup for now, act like nothing's wrong, and then see what happens.
Okay, sure. And he'll just kind of like pat you on the back and like fake a smile and just kind of like laugh about some sort of joke that you were making and kind of gesture your way back over to everybody.
Mm-hmm. And as you make your way back, that is where we are ending game for today. Dun 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 dun
Dun dun dun. Did Avref get his happy ending? The party may never know.
My
Sadly,
goodness.
no.